Just like some of your other machines, you'll see it has a reset switch here. Okay, it has an on switch. And once you turn off the power, there's a brake here that you're going to press with your foot, and that's going to make sure that blade completely stops. Before I even think about making my cut, there's a few things you want to set up here with the bandsaw. The first thing is the height of this guard. Okay, you'll see this guard will slide up and down. You want it about a ½ inch to an inch above your board. Okay, if you need to adjust it, you put your left hand on this lock nut, right hand on the adjustment wheel. I loosen this lock nut. This allows me to slide this guard up and down. The reason we don't want this guard that high is because, first of all, there's more blade exposed for you to accidentally touch. The other thing is there's more flex, and it's easier for the blade to either snap, twist, or come off the actual guide rails. Okay, so I want it down about a 1/4 inch, ½ inch, roughly about that amount above the board. Okay, lock that in place so that guard is all set, ready to go. So when using the bandsaw, primarily we use it when cutting curves on a piece of wood. Okay, so imagine I wanted to cut this profile out of my board. The standard practice is to do what's called relief cuts, where we come in and cut a few straight lines to make it easier to make those curves. Okay, so those are relief cuts. We're going to come in here first and make those cuts, and then we will go and rough out the rest of the shape. And you'll see these pieces will kind of fall away as we go there. Okay, when I'm ready to make my cut, I'm going to go and first start by making the relief cuts. You'll see with the bandsaw, the danger zone is directly in front of this blade. If you look inside of a bandsaw, you'll see that there's a long band that travels on these two wheels, with the teeth where it cuts is going to be on the front here. Okay, so the danger zone where you want to avoid being is directly in front. My hands are ideally to the sides or behind the band. Okay, so as I make this cut, you'll see me kind of moving my hands around so that I'm not directly in front of this. Okay, so ideally, you're going to grab a seat. Makes it a little bit easier to work so that you can see what you're doing. My hands are going to start to the side. And then bring my hand in. Okay, so I did my relief cuts first. Now I'm going to go and trim away my or closer to my line, and you'll see these pieces are going to fall out as I go. See, they're falling out. You'll see I didn't cut right on my line. This is just to rough out the shape. Okay, so you don't have to get perfectly. You're just going to rough it out, because we'll go to the sander, the spindle sander or belt sander, to trim away and remove the rest of the material. After you finish the cut, you'll likely see there's scraps there. You should know that you're going to use your piece or a scrap piece to clear those pieces away. Do not ever reach your hand in there by that blade.